Hi everyone, Noah from GS Curated here. Today I wanted to make a quick video answering a question I've gotten somewhat frequently, which is how do I choose a squash blossom? So today I brought some beautiful examples to talk about and go through my process of how I choose a squash blossom for myself, and hopefully that helps you find one that really speaks to you. In this video, I'm going to talk about a few different aspects of a squash blossom. The first one is more wearable versus statement. The next one is stones, then metalwork, then beads. Altogether, if you find something that meets all of those criteria for you, it's going to be an excellent choice. Since the 19th century, squash blossoms have been crafted to represent protection, fertility, and abundance. They all feature a naja pendant at the bottom, which is that horseshoe-shaped design. It represents life and wards off evil. So each squash blossom has its own character and is truly one of a kind, which is why picking the right one is such a big decision. So the most important thing when picking a squash blossom is the question I just mentioned. Does this piece speak to you? And for some people, a lot of squash blossoms can speak to them. And what I mean by that is when you see it, do you get that feeling of connection, that feeling of, oh, this is what I've been looking for. This is something that I'm proud to wear, that I look forward to wearing. And so then from there, there's two categories that I think about. A statement squash blossom or something more wearable. So the two examples I have, this first one, I love this because it's beautiful dark lapis stone. This is really great because you can wear it on many more occasions. There's many more outfits you could wear it with. It's not as heavy, so it's great for longer periods of time. But this necklace that I'm wearing here is a really beautiful statement piece. And so this one I would think about for more special occasions or very specific outings, but things that I would wear less frequently in safer environments for shorter periods of time. When I think about stones, I think about a couple things. The first one is the amount of stones. I personally think the more stones on a piece, the better. That's just my style. So something like this would really appeal to me, or even a cluster design. But also, I really care about the size of the stones. On this one in the center, you can see the naja pendant has these really big, flat stones, which is very unique, and it really shows off the color and the matrix. When it comes to the stones themselves, the color is really important, as is the matrix. Every matrix is going to be unique with a natural stone. Some people like to see a lot of different colors in there. Other people like to see, like this one, Sleeping Beauty, very even, but a beautiful color. Squash blossoms can also come in pretty much every stone: turquoise, red coral, lapis, my favorite, and like this one that has a mix of turquoise and mother of pearl. The next important characteristic is the metalwork. I think that there's a couple really beautiful ways to go about this. This first one in the center, it has more minimal metalwork, still very well made, but it's really designed to show off the beautiful stones, the color, and the matrix. And then if you look at this one here, very intricate, detailed shadow boxes. The stones are still there, but there's a lot more interesting metalwork that's gone into that. Or if you look at this one over here, really nice twist wire bezel, bit of raindrops on each one. There's a lot of really different styles there, but definitely thinking about how do you want the stones to show up and what kind of metalwork do you really want to stand out to define that piece. The next big decision is the beads. For me, I personally prefer to have bench or handmade beads. Machine beads can have a nice look, but I get a bit frustrated when I look at how many squash blossoms, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 that just have machine-made beads instead of bench-made. As a quick overview, machine-made beads are pretty much entirely made by a machine and mass-produced. The next level up would be bench beads, which are machine-cut halves that are hand-soldered, and then handmade beads, which are handmade all the way through. So on these squash blossoms here, there are bench beads in the center. This one looks very similar to bench beads, but the seams tell me that these are in the bench bead style, but still handmade. And then this one is really special because it features 10mm handmade beads, so the very similar process that you'd see on a gorgeous strand of Navajo pearls. So each category we talked about today means different things to different people, but they're all very important factors when you are picking that squash blossom that really will have a lot of meaning. At the end of the day, the most important thing is to know what you're buying and make sure that squash blossom speaks to you. If any of these in front of me caught your eye, they are all available. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think in the comments below.